computer, so you have them with you wherever you go. To see photos on your iPhone, start by tapping Photos. Here you see all of your photo albums, as well as the pictures you've taken with the camera. Let's take a look at a set of pictures from a recent trip to Italy. I tap on any thumbnail to see the picture full screen. Then I can flick left or right to scroll to the next image. If I come to a picture that's in landscape, I simply rotate my iPhone and the image fills up the display. To see all the detail in this image, I can zoom in by pinching out and move the image around by dragging. Zooming back out is just a double tap away. You can see all the pictures you've taken with the iPhone by looking in the camera roll. Here's a great picture of my friend Sydney. To use this in my address book so it appears every time she calls, I simply tap this icon. From here, I can choose to use it as my wallpaper, email it, or assign it to a contact. I'll select Sydney's name from my address book, and I'm done. The iPhone, for the first time in history, delivers the internet in your pocket with the best email, web browsing, search, and maps applications ever on a mobile phone. Using the Safari web browser, web pages on the iPhone render just as they do on your computer. From the home screen, tap the Safari button to launch the Safari web browser. You can use bookmarks to easily navigate to your favorite websites, and you can sync your bookmarks from your PC or Mac. To surf to a website using your bookmarks, tap on the bookmark button, then tap on the name of the website. I can scroll through the entire web page from top to bottom just by flicking and dragging. To zoom in, simply double tap. Safari enlarges the section you've chosen and fits it to the screen. To pan around, just drag, and to zoom back out, just double tap again. Google is preset as the default search on iPhone, but you can easily set Yahoo search as well. To begin a web search, tap in the URL field. Then, tap in the search field. Type a word or phrase, then tap Google. You can view a web page in either portrait or landscape mode. Simply rotate the iPhone 90 degrees to landscape, and the web page rotates too. To open an additional web page, tap here, then tap New Page. Tap in the URL field and enter a web address. And notice the .com button on the keyboard. Then tap Go. Email on the iPhone looks great. It supports the most popular email systems, including Yahoo Mail, Google's Gmail, AOL, and .Mac Mail, or most any industry standard IMAP or POP mail system. The iPhone supports rich HTML email, so images and photos display in line with the text. iPhone also includes built-in readers for viewing many attachments such as PDF, JPEG, Microsoft Word, and Microsoft Excel files. All this and more makes email on the iPhone the best ever on a mobile device. To launch email, tap the Mail button. This is my inbox. A blue dot lets me know which emails have not been read. This email has 2 image attachments which I can see right in line with the email message. Tap Inbox to go back to your inbox. To delete a message, tap Edit. Then tap the red circle to the left of the email. Then tap Delete, and done. You can also delete an email by swiping to the right across any email, and then tap the Delete button. Let's look at another email message. This email has a PDF and a Microsoft Word document attached. To view the attachments, I simply tap on them. I can pinch to zoom in and drag to pan around. I'll tap Message to go back, then tap on the Microsoft Word document. I can reply to or forward this message by tapping here. Or I can write a new email message by tapping the Compose button. In the To field, you can type an email address, or tap the plus button to select someone from your address book. Tap here and use the intelligent keyboard to type your message. The keyboard on iPhone corrects and prevents mistyped words. It's easiest to begin typing with just your index finger. And as you get more proficient, migrate to using 2 thumbs. In about a week, you'll be typing faster on iPhone than any other small keyboard, especially if you trust the intelligence of the keyboard. Many applications on iPhone are integrated with one another. For example, tapping on a URL in an email launches that website in Safari, and tapping on a phone number calls that number. The iPhone displays SMS text messages as an ongoing conversation. And because iPhone maintains a complete history of your dialogue, it's easy to pick up an SMS session exactly where you left off. So, let's tap SMS. Here's a list of all of the SMS sessions currently on my iPhone. A blue dot marks any unread messages. I can view the complete conversation by scrolling through the message history. To reply, tap the text entry field and then type a response using the keyboard. Then, tap Send. You can also tap on a phone number in a text message to instantly call that person. To clean up an SMS conversation, you can tap Clear to clear the complete history, or you can delete a whole session from your list by tapping Edit, then Delete. You can also delete a complete session by flicking to the right. The iPhone comes with several useful applications such as Notes, Clock, Stocks, and Weather. Stocks and Weather are 2 that utilize the network to bring you the latest information. To check the weather forecast in a city, start by tapping on the Weather button. Then you can flick through different cities by dragging your finger left or right. To add a new city, tap the Information button. Then tap plus and type the name of the city. Tap Search and Done. The Stocks application shows a list of company stock quotes and a graph of their share price over time. Tapping here switches between the percent gain or loss and the absolute gain or loss. To see a graph of a company's share price over a different time period, tap any one of the interval buttons such as 1 day or 1 year. To add a new company to the list, tap the Information button, then tap plus. Then type the name or ticker symbol of the company, then tap Search, and Done. One of the most useful tools available on the internet today is Maps, and Google Maps on the iPhone is amazing. How many times have you been walking around or driving around a city in search of a cup of coffee or a particular address? Have you ever wished your phone could help you find exactly what you're looking for? Well, Google Maps and the iPhone deliver. To get started, tap on Maps. To find a map of a particular city or location, just tap in the search field and enter the address, the city name, or even just the zip code. With any map, you can zoom in on a section by pinching or double tapping. Take a look around the neighborhood by simply moving your finger across the map. You can also look around in satellite view. To zoom out, tap once with 2 fingers. You can also bookmark your favorite places. To access a bookmark, tap here and select a location. Now let me show you how easy it is to find a restaurant, make a reservation, and navigate the freeways with the iPhone. I'm going to look for a sushi restaurant in San Francisco. So I tap in the search field, type what I'm looking for, and then tap Search. Looks like I have quite a few options, and you can see the name of each by tapping on the pin.